In this video, we're going to talk about how to get the most out of this community, how to get the most support, how to get the most value for this course so you can really push yourself forward and not get stuck in any places. So let's jump in and have a look at what we can do to help you get the most out of this course. So if you'd like help, you've got a question or you get stuck or there's something cool you want to share, there's a few options that we have. Now, if you need an answer, if you've got a question, then the best thing is to go to the Udemy Q&A section, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment, and ask a question specifically about things like, here's my code, what's going on, why is this not working, how can I do this better? So that's the best place to go for questions. If it's not so much of an answer you're after, if you're looking to share something or say hi or get some feedback or interact with other folks, our Game Dev TV community forum is an excellent place to connect with other people. Lots of very friendly, very encouraging folks on our forum over there. And if you need more feedback or if you're still stuck, then Discord, our live chat server, is a great place to go to connect with other folks, to get a little bit of encouragement or some real-time, hey, what's going on here over at Discord. And of course, our Facebook community group where there's lots of people hanging out there. It's a good place to share videos of what you're up to in terms of your game you're working on and to generally ask folks of opinion and to get feedback. So there's 4 different approaches there. I'm going to show you just very quickly each of them and give you links for where to go so you know exactly what's going on. So here's one of our videos in the course. This has been back when he had a little bit more hair, and you can see while we're over this video here that when I move my mouse around, so if you move your mouse around now, you see down in the middle here we have Browse Q&A. If you click on that, then you'll see all of the questions that people have already asked against this lecture, against this video, and the questions and the answers. So you can scroll through there and have a look. This is the place for you to ask a question. So you can type whatever you like in here. So it might be, why is this not working? And then you could paste your code into the area here to show what it is. Now, what we request of you is if it's a question, please at the start in square brackets write question so that we can see really quickly and clearly that it's a question. We know this is something that you'd like an answer to. If it's a suggestion or say a comment, then you can write comment, and then we know it's a comment and we know how to respond to that. If you do write a question and someone helps you answer it, then please write solve. So you can come back and edit your question title. So it's solved, so we know that it's been solved and you're not stuck and you continue to move on. And now I'm just going to cancel out of this and go back into the question area and X out of that as well. Now, if I was back to the Q&A, I'm just going to hop into there again and show you the mechanism. If you see up here, we can search for a question. I might search for, say, for example, nested prefabs, because I'm not really sure what's going on there. And you can see that there's been a bunch of other people who have already asked about nested prefabs, and it could be a way for you to get an answer to your question. So I've got a huge database. This course has been around for a long time. We're upgrading it and remastering it, making it better, but it's been around in some shape or form for a while. So there's been a lot of questions that have already been answered. Okay, now the other thing I want to direct you to is the top left of your screen. You'll see that there's this blue call out here saying resources available. That means that against this lecture, we have given you something that we think might be useful for you. The place to find it is clicking up in the top left here on that little hamburger there, and you can see it's highlighted on this particular lecture, and there's a number of different resources here. So the one with the arrow is a download. That might be we've given you some assets or a document to download. And then the other ones are links. So the first one up here, link to the lecture discussions, that's a link to the forum, and that's a link that relates to this, this specific lecture. So if you click on that, it'll take you to the Game Dev TV community, and it'll take you precisely to the lecture that you've just come from. So if you go and create a new discussion here, so I have a question or something to share, for example. If you're writing anything in here, then it will be tagged against the particular lecture you've come from. So ourselves, the instructors, our student instructors, so the people who support the course, as well as all the community, know exactly what it is that you're talking about because they know the lecture that you've come from. I'll just cancel out of that. Yes, abandon that. And you can see as well, you can select all the different lectures in this section. You can select the different sections in the course, and you can select the various courses that we've got here at Game Dev TV. If I was to go up the top and click on Community, that'll show you the landing page, the welcome page, the home page. You can see the lounge, and then the other courses that we have and the community. And you can see the engagement. This is 1,059 posts in the past month. and all the people that are talking about it and all the engagement and all the conversation that's going on. And the Unity 3D here is the other Unity course, very similar to this in terms of beginner from the ground up, but it focuses on 3D projects. So that's our community side. The other thing I've given you a link in here against this lecture in the resources section is the Unity course community on Facebook. If we click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook group. Again, lots of really supportive folks over here, just waiting for it to load. There we go. This is a closed group, so that means you'll need to request to be accepted, and it's usually pretty quick. When you do that, if you ask to join the group, we'll accept it as quickly as we can. And then you'll see a whole bunch of people sharing about their Unity journey, things that they've found, the latest build that they've created. This is from our RPG course, all the stuff they're working on. So there's lots of great support over there if you're a Facebook person. And then our Discord chat server. This is great if you're looking for something in real time. When you click on that link, it'll take you to the official invitation. Click on the invitation and open Discord, continue to Discord. You might need to do some logging in and put in your details. I've already signed up for Discord, so it's probably going to take me straight in there. You can use the web client, or you can download a standalone app as well. Looks like there's a bit of a window that wants to jump over the top of what I want to show you. Okay, so you can see in here at the moment there's about 2,000 people online. And there's a bunch of different areas. Over on the left here, you can be in the Unity channel to see what's going on, have a chat there, or you can go into the lounge, or you can go into any of the other areas stuff. If you're interested in talking about how to get a job, if you're interested in talking about the latest and greatest, or just having a chit chat with other people about, hey, hey, what are you up to? This is a great place to do that. I've also given you a link to our Twitter channel. I don't need to show you how Twitter works. If you're a Twitter person, then click on that. That'll take you there. The other thing I will show you here is that this section's slides. For each section, we create slides. So when you see in the lecture, you'll see some visuals that we're using. You can go to the Google Slides, and that'll show you all those slides, and you can get all the details. And the very last thing I'll point out is that if you see down the bottom right-hand corner, there's a CC, which you can turn on or off captions if you want to have captions as you're going along in the course. We always have auto-generated English captions. That happens immediately when we upload a video. We also, after about a week, we upload a handcrafted exact captions that someone's gone through and written down everything that we've said. We leave a week for that so that we've got time to make any changes. If you give any feedback, if anything's wrong, we make any mistakes, it gives us plenty of time to tidy it up. So if you're taking this course and any of the new content we're producing and you're right on the edge of the latest content, the captions might be a little bit out of date or a little bit auto-generated, but after a short amount of time, they will be exact and perfect and accurate. So just explaining that in case you're wondering what's going on with the captions, and you can turn them on and off down here. And so now we've been through all those options. I have a challenge for you. You can tell it's a challenge because we have our little pause symbol down the bottom here. Whenever you see this slide, it means I have a challenge. The more challenges you do, the more you will get out of this course. The challenge is to say hi to the community. So tell us where you're from, what your background is, what you're up to, what you're excited about, what you want to make, what sort of games you're really passionate about. And choose from one of the tools that we just mentioned, we've just been through. They're all free, they're all optional. You absolutely don't have to sign up if you don't want to. There's no obligation whatsoever. I just want to be really clear on that. This is something for you if you choose to use it. You can use the Q&A, you can use our community forum site, the Discord chat server, or the Facebook group. And as I've mentioned throughout this video, the links are in the resources section to the top left of the video. Click up there and you'll find all of the links. So I'd love to hear from you, love to hear what you're up to. Good luck with the challenge and see you in the next video.